Okay.
You're good.
Okay. Hi, guys. I'm Rebecca King. And as you know, we are doing a class on live streaming for events. And of course, I have an I personality and I make an event out of everything, which is important for a business owner because your business is your baby. And if you've ever seen anybody with a newborn baby, your social media gets baby spam all the time. They celebrate all the little things. So what we're doing here today is we're turning live streaming into an exciting event. And I have Sue here from Stone Hill Boutique, and she's going to be helping us out. Later on, we are going to do an actual live stream here in Stone Hill, and she's going to tell us a little bit about our events. But as we're in real time, she just heard the door ding, so she's got to help a customer. Thank you so much, Sue.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave that open. Okay, so here we are. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the chat because I love to hear everybody's insights. I'm going to pull you in. And let me see, we've got our participants and then we've got our chat. All right, I'm good to go. Okay, welcome. We're going to go quickly through some PowerPoints, and then I'm going to do an actual live stream video here in the boutique, and we're going to highlight some events that we have coming up. And if you don't know what events are coming up, you can just refer to just our seasonal daily grind. In 4 days, we have a back to school shopping sale. If you know, in the state of Oklahoma, the first week of August is going to be a no tax weekend for school supplies and school clothes. So what do we do as business owners? We have to be clever, and we utilize that as an opportunity to create an event. And we here on this workshop or a webinar, we are going to utilize it to stream live. But first, let me tell you some of the reasons why you should stream live for your business, and show you some statistics that's going to be just alarming, and it's going to have a reality check of how important it is. So let me share my screen. Excellent. Okay. Is everybody able to see everything okay?
It looks great, Becky.
Perfect. So going live streaming events on social media. So what we're going to do here, I want to help you build your audience and take your marketing to the next level with live streaming. So live streaming events. Live streaming events are one of the best ways to connect with your audience worldwide. And it's so effective that everyone from influencers, startups, and even government organizations are streaming live videos. If you haven't noticed, they're making major announcements to closed meetings, but allowing the public to have a part of it by streaming live videos. So why aren't we doing it as a business? Events that are milestones, you can turn into a celebration. We just talked about that just now, and how you can act like your child, your business is your child, and you could just baby spam everybody's social media about it. Okay. So sorry. Now, just to show you some statistics, it's going to continue to rise. But what we saw was back during the COVID time, we saw an increase of almost 60% of marketers saying that they use the power of social media to stream live videos and to stream their events. And they just use that statistic, that 60% of all marketers across the United States, that statistic was only focused on social media platforms. That didn't even showcase the number of marketers that is utilizing the professional platforms that can also help you put together a feed or content to make it look live, and will also allow you to broadcast your live stream on all of your platforms all at once. Woo! We hope that we can get there one day. So what is everybody streaming? Oh, I found an error. So from small businesses to startups to all the way to corporations, streaming events on everything from conferences, webinars, celebrations, and even sporting events, companies are strengthening their connections with their customers and increasing brand loyalty by inviting them into their lives. Now, if you've ever been in my classes before, and I think there was like 6 of them so far, I harp on bringing your customers into your life and showing them not only the softer side of you, but also who you are as a real person, and not just the brand or the product or the service that you provide, but also the real human that's behind that. Bringing your customers or your followers into your life through live streaming is a great way to just be that person that shows up in their life and they remember you. I'm noticing, of course, I have a 14-year-old and I have a 24-year-old, and I'm also got my finger on all of the retail and tourism side. And what I'm seeing is the most successful live videos are the ones about nothing at all. Nothing at all. And if you come into this, it almost just gets rid of my entire presentation, but we will go further into some strategies that will help you. But in the social media world, it's so lighthearted that they really just want the mundane life that we do every day. So pull out your phone and just streamline you walking through the park, you walking through your boutique, you creating something with your hands, or you actually doing the job you love. What? I know, it's crazy. People love it though. So why should you stream an event? You can make anything into a live stream event. And in doing so, you can increase your brand awareness and create a sense of community. Community. I want you to think about that word, because if you've noticed any one of your social media platforms, they are a community. Your followers is your community. So when you are live streaming or posting on your social media platforms, we want to keep in mind that the people that we're talking to are the people we do life in real time with. And you want to talk to them as if they're a part of your tribe and your community. Okay. And then what about the monetary side? You can also provide a paid experience for exclusive audiences. I tell you what, there's a story of, there's an amphitheater that is nestled in the one of the coves of Grand Lake. It does a picture to scripture theater that I love so much, but I work, and so I'm not able to watch it. This is an exclusive concert that only people that buy tickets can go to. Now, if I was someone that's wanting to maximize live streaming and I own the picture to scripture theater, I would then take advantage of that paid experience for streaming live videos. And Facebook offers you a chance to be able to sell tickets for people to access that live stream. We can go over that further. Live streaming an event online can help you continue to connect with your audience, even when they can't be there in person. Studies show, and this is going to be some alarming numbers, guys. Studies show that people there we go, that there are 9 billion people streaming live at any time, at any day, of any part of the day, any day of the week. And that is just alarming. Right now, 9 billion people are streaming live as I'm streaming live to you. That is crazy. But of all those people that are just roaming around in the live stream world, we found that, I got this information from Blog Wizard. We have found that 31% of viewers between the age of 18 to 34 watch those live streams daily. 31%. So what about the rest? If you look, that's far greater than the age groups of 35 to 54 and 55 plus. So we only have 18% of our demographic that is 35 to 54, and 6% of those are 55 plus. Well, I don't know if you have dialed down into your target market and the people that will purchase your products online. 31% of the mass public is viewing live streams every day. Whoa. I don't know about you, but I just laid out numbers that should definitely make you pivot and start streaming your services, your life on your socials. Oh, I got a chat and I missed it. Okay. Hi, Win. Nice to see you. Okay, now back to this. So because, let me make sure I got this right. I got distracted by Win coming on. This is exciting. Because it offers the option of enjoying live events from the comfort of their home. And now hello. We have a visitor. So Sitsu again, if you remember me introducing her to you. We got another chat. Did someone say hi to Win? Oh, yes. Guys, we are in an actual boutique and we are doing live. So we've got to just maneuver around a little bit. No, ma'am, I don't need you. Thank you. Okay. So, where was I? Now, because it offers that option of enjoying live events from the comfort of our home, this demand for live events to be streamed on the socials is more, it is just flying off the shelves, I should say. But it doesn't look like it's going to be going down because we are busy people. We are doing live, we are juggling kids, but in order to be able to sell your products and to be able to get your brand out there effectively, you're going to have to, I guess you're going to have to go with the way how they're doing live and provide them an opportunity to see inside of your world at the comfort of their home. Now I'm getting back in it. Live streaming events can strengthen your connection with your audience, which we talked about that before. And whether you're a business, an influencer, a gamer, or a content creator, this is very important for you to grasp this concept. Okay. So not everyone who wants to attend your event in person will be able to, due to health reasons, time constraints, financial concerns. But with live stream, many of those barriers disappear, as I said before, and it allows you to increase the participation in your events. And I know if you've been trapped to a register, you are just waiting for someone to come in and experience the life that you have. Like I call it retail therapy. When I'm sitting in this boutique waiting for somebody to come in, I'm like, come experience the retail therapy to get through life, or just to have a moment away from the work at lunch. And that's a great time to to utilize live streaming and to get them in the door. So here's another one. The connectivity enhances even more if you place a Q&A. So as we were doing, it was a little distracting. If you noticed, I was in there talking to Win and he was chatting in the box. That was exciting, and that's a great moment for you if you are someone that is streaming live, because you're connecting with your audience. But as you noticed firsthand, it could kind of trip you up, and so it's great to start this off as a community base in the first place and do some Q&As. All right, so what about in person? As you can see, Sue came through here. The tech side, more than one platform at once, got recruited into a band. Yes. So Elizabeth, there are some great platforms out there that will allow you to be able to stream all of your social medias with your live feed. Super fun. What I've seen the most embedded was Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Super awesome. And it definitely can free up some of your time. So what about the people that are actually in the crowd? You know, like, for example, Sue, she was coming in here and doing her job with the boutique, and I grabbed a hold of her and I made her introduce herself at the beginning of the class. You know, it's painful at first, but then they get excited. And it gets them involved in what's going on online as well as in person. And it's just a great community base that you build when you do that. All right. Have you ever seen the crowd camera at a sporting event? And you know how the people love to be on camera. When you live stream your event, you give your in-person audience a chance to be on camera. And you use that live stream to get more in-person audience engagement. So you see, they love it. Look at that. You can feel the energy just in that image. And that image is called a visual story. And if you can create a story within your live stream where people are like, I want to be there. I want to be right there having the time of my life. You did it. That's what you were aiming to get. So include your virtual audience. So let's see, let's encourage them to respond to questions, and which we did. We had a great example. Life is so funny on how it will bring those great people into your life or into your videos that will communicate and give a great dialogue so others can feel like they're a part of the conversation as well. So that is a goal that you should aim for. So share the moment. Event live streaming is a great way to share that special moment to your followers worldwide. But don't limit who can attend the graduation ceremony or the product launch or other events to just in person. So I've done it where I've launched a new product. I've had just a select few come to the table and be able to be there to see that. But I also had the camera set up and did a live stream of that reveal so that my followers on all my socials can also see and experience it from the comfort of their home. And they feel like they're a part of the moment. And then my important committee that was there from the beginning of the innovation, of the beginning of the idea, will feel like they've had VIP seats to the reveal. The 2-for-1. Oh, you will be starting your live stream video in a couple of months on your YouTube. You're excited and nervous. And I know it can be both. I know you can feel like you're nervous. Yes, you can feel like you're nervous and that but don't let that get a hold of you, because of the way how YouTube has the privacy settings. You can stream live to the people that you want to buy in, the people that you want to bring into your life. And if you just happen to get any of those haters or any of those trolls that doesn't even know you, that just wants to be reckless and get on your feed, there are privacy settings in the back of YouTube that will allow you to dismiss them, remove them from being able to see your post. And so you can control who sees what, and you can control how they talk to you. So don't be nervous, and definitely be excited, because this is a great opportunity. You're very welcome. Okay, so how do you stream live? How do you stream an event? Well, let me tell you how. First, you need to identify some goals and intentions. What are you doing these live streams for? You have to have that in mind. And I know I said in the beginning that I might just throw my whole PowerPoint out the window, because some of the best live streams are the ones that are about nothing at all. But as a business owner, you have to keep your P&Ls in mind, and you need to identify the goals and the intentions that you want to achieve by doing these live streams. Then I want you to plan your live streams. We will go into deeper on each one of these, of course, but I want you to have an idea of when you're going to start doing these, what time of day is a good time for your audience, and so forth. Choose an online platform. Now, why did I say that? Because there's so many of them, huh? Well, you need to stay with your people, stay with your tribe. So, and you also need, at the beginning, identify your goals. If your people are people that you want to sell your products to, you have a great following on Facebook, don't neglect Facebook. That is a huge asset to everyone in our demographics, and they are continually rising on the amount of people that purchase products, especially from the price range of $35 to $55. That is a good platform. Next, you also want to look into, I know I had some people comment about YouTube. I want you to look into YouTube, because my daughter, the 14-year-old, told me that they definitely penalize you if you don't have a certain amount of followers. So you could be streaming live and you could be working your butt off trying to get good content out there. And if you haven't built your base of followers, it's just going to go to crickets. So make sure that you understand how YouTube works, and we could go into that. We're going to go into that further, but understand just the mechanics behind each platform and where your people are located on. Twitch for artists. So Twitch is very popular, and it's owned by YouTube, I do believe. I've seen it mostly for gamers, not so much on artists, but there are definitely some live streaming platforms out there just for artists. And I think I did pick them out. If not, we'll go into further, because I do have notes on those platforms for artists in general. Okay, promote your, another chat. Let me get this one in there. Oh, I'm so familiar with Meta. I love Meta, and actually we're going to do a video on Meta of the boutique. What I've noticed is that the live on the Meta is only going to go to the Facebook, so you'll see that whenever I connect my cord. But yes, Meta is a great platform. So promote your event. Meta. So I'm so glad you asked about Meta, because when you're promoting your event, there's a planner inside of Meta that will allow you to post stories and reels, which are similar to live streams, and schedule those out. I use Meta to post my live streams, and then I utilize the insights category to see how my live streams went, what audience was watching them, and so forth. So I've seen people go forever. If you're familiar with comment sold, a lot of boutiques uses comment sold and just turns on their live stream and just sits there in front of the camera, and you watch them pick their teeth and you watch them talk about what they ate for supper. And no, I do not suggest to do that. I suggest to keep it short and sweet. That's where I was going with that. Okay, so promote your event. So you definitely want them to know about what's going on, and we'll go into some different things that you can utilize to promote it. And then start streaming. You're going to go right for it. And then after you're done, and this is something we always overlook, is review those insights. How did you do? How long did people stay on? Where did they click off at? Where did they click? Those are very important insights that you will see in the back end of Meta under Studio, and we'll go into more details on that. I love all the questions. This is a lively bunch. You guys have got me excited. Okay, so at the beginning, number one, identify your goals and intentions. Since live streaming requires several moving parts, it's a good idea to get those goals and intentions set from the start. And you got to ask these questions. What sort of event will you be live streaming? What is the purpose of live streaming this event? What do you hope to achieve? What do you intend to return? So what's the return on your investment? That's what you should be asking on everything. And will you monetize from this event? So I have got kiddos lined up doing social media posts for businesses all over. What we're missing with the younger generation, they get the algorithms, they get fun videos. But what we need is a manager, a business owner, someone with their eye on the money that's going to be able to monetize on that. So you look at it and you say, am I going to increase my audience, strengthen my brand? Am I going to have a direct sell? If I have a direct sell, I need to follow up with a call to action. That will help you move into the next steps in creating your plan for your next event too. All right, now plan your live stream event. Now that you know what event you're going to be streaming, its purpose, your intended audience, your goals, now do the details. Where would it be held? Like, for example, our little event is held here at Stonehill Boutique. And we did that because our audience, my audience here, you in the crowd, you guys are business owners as well. And so it was important to just bring you into our lives and show you what we do every day. Then you need to have an agenda for this event. Who will be speaking? What is the form of entertainment? What type of sound system will you use? Who will you invite in person? Remember, these people that are invited in person, they are your VIP. If this is going to be a closed off event, you need to make sure that they feel special. And then everybody in the live audience is going to feel special by being included through your socials. I have another question. I'm going to see what this says. Is it better to live stream? Okay. I was curious, is it better to live stream via the actual social media platform, or is it or still as effective to use the outside service to stream across all platforms? Okay, that is an excellent question, and I am so glad you asked. And the reason why is because I like to individualize everything. If you get so big that you have this abundance of audience on every platform that you have a page on, and they are demanding to hear from you, I say purchase that platform, and that will be able to stream all of those live feeds to all the platforms at once. But I am individualized, and I like social media that focuses individually on the followers of each platform. Because I know that my people on Facebook for Stonehill are going to want to see something a little different than my people on LinkedIn that looks at organic incubators and the ability of little small micro businesses being able to be harbored under one roof, and together they can be a successful boutique. So as you can see, I just gave you the best example of my tribe on Facebook is going to want to see something different on my live streaming, and my tribe on LinkedIn is going to want to see something different on my live streaming. So I don't like to do the cookie cutter, just use the platform to stream everything all at once. And instead, I like to customize each post to the people that are following me on each social media platform. I know that was a long answer, but that was such a good question, and I wanted to make sure that I answered it properly, because that's going to set you apart from everybody else. And you can hear the hustle and bustle of all the ladies in the background. I love it. You are welcome. Okay. So choose. We're going right into our choosing platforms. So let me get this out of the way so I can see what I'm saying. Okay, YouTube Live. You can find all kinds of YouTube Live streams, from brands to independent content creators. So I think that's interesting that whether you're a product or a service-based company, it doesn't matter. Streaming live is for everyone. So Twitter Live. So Twitter Live is kind of it's a difficult platform in which that I wonder no, I'm not gonna say that. If you are someone that will be in the know of breaking news and updates, then you're going to find a home in Twitter Live. That's your place. So if you are an influencer and you're on the cutting edge of politics and economic issues, boom, Twitter Live is where you'll find a home. I'm glad I said that. That was because it's a good one, because it's important. If you, like my 24-year-old son, he's a Twitter fan, but he is very current on his news or current events. So Instagram Live. Instagram Live is a popular platform for all kinds of brands and creators. And going live can help you build a strong community. There's that community again. You remember, you have a particular community that is unique on each platform, and I want you to treat it that way. So I also want you to keep in mind on Instagram, as of right now, most users can only stream on the mobile app. Okay. So Facebook Live. Now this is a good home for everybody on this webinar, and I guarantee you're going to get most of your sales on that. But YouTube is a great way to expand your brand, and I really hope that you guys can make major sales on that as well. So going live on Facebook is perfect if you already have a decent following there, which most of you probably already do. It also is an ideal for small and local businesses. So I'm a big Facebook user, and Southern Darlings Boutique or Stonehill Boutique does most of their sales on Facebook. So I can tell you that's our target market. E-commerce. Okay. So if you're an e-commerce person, there are some live platforms that you probably didn't know they had. There's Amazon Live. If you're a registered Amazon seller or part of the Amazon influencer program, you can broadcast live promotional content to help boost your sales. And then you can also just Google Amazon Live Guide, and that's going to give you a step-by-step, and I wanted to put that in there, a step-by-step workbook on how to maximize Amazon Live. So Instagram live shopping. You could create a store on Instagram with links to your products, and users can complete the purchase within the app as you're live streaming. So awesome. So some tools and accessories. This is super fun, and there's some inexpensive things out there for everybody to use. Number one, audio. So audio is everything. And if it's been told that if people cannot hear you clearly, it will take 4 seconds before they cut off the webinar or before they cut off the live stream. So it's very important for you to focus not only on the scene, but also the audio. And this Bluetooth speaker, let me see, Bluetooth microphone for your phone was an ideal product that you can tie or clip to your vest so that it can have a clearer audio of your voice, and then it attaches to the phone so that you can use your live streaming program and not have to skip a beat. Lighting. So I moved over, but this baby right here is a light ring. It is great for being able to give you a better lighting instead of a direct light on top of your head. It can also lift the shadows that might distort or take away from the image of your products. I'm a photographer, so natural lighting is something I look for in every frame. So you try to play the natural lighting, and if need be, go to the light ring. Hi, thank you for joining us. So laptops. There are some professional platforms that you can use where you can do an entire production to showcase your live streaming a little better. So definitely you can use a laptop or all 3 of your devices if need be. But as you can tell, the quality of laptops is not that great. And when you are live streaming, my advice to you as a marketer is to stream directly to your social media. And the reason why is because the new algorithm reset from Facebook and Google, you definitely want to play by their rules and directly load that up to the social of choice. And also, if you were just on a few minutes ago, I said it's important for you to make a live stream unique for each platform because your followers are different on every one of them. Great questions. Okay, next. So do a test. We did a test. If you guys have your phone out, you can look up Stonehill, and it's going to be found in Langley, Oklahoma. We did a test run before we hopped on our webinar, and we wanted to make sure that all of my stuff worked. So you're going to see that there's a live streaming on the Facebook page right now of our test run. So yes, do that test run because you do not want any mess ups when you've gone through all that trouble of getting ready. All right. Oh, what? Okay. Start streaming. Okay. I think I must be a glitch. Okay. We went through that. Yes. Encouraging viewers. Okay. So once you start streaming, I want you to address your viewers immediately. It's important when you start streaming that you say, hi, everyone, we are here, and announce where you're at, who you are, and what you're going to be doing on that live stream before you take that journey. And that way your viewers can see what exactly is going on, and they have that peace of mind that they're about to experience something great, instead of those ones that I've seen where they turn on that live and then they sit there in front of the camera and you wait for a good 5 to 10 minutes before they get their life together and start telling you what they're talking about. So that's important for you to start the conversation, or start the live streaming out as a conversation. Hi, I am, we are at, and this is what we're going to show you. Also, if you couldn't tell in the background, and if you weren't here through the entire event, we are at Stonehill Boutique, and we're going to do a live stream on Meta through the boutique, and I'm going to corner Sue and ask her about the specials that's coming up this weekend, because if you didn't know already, we have back to school weekend here in Oklahoma, and this is a special event for us because we have no tax that weekend on any clothes or school supplies. And if you're a business owner, you take advantage of every event that's going on around you, and you make it a celebration. So we're going to do that. Okay, who asked about Meta? Here's the back end. I told you I wanted you guys to do the live streaming, but after you got done, I wanted you to look at the insights. So Meta Business Insights helps you understand how your videos are performing and which content resonates best with your audience. That's why this is super important for I know you can get that data and the analytics that are just excellent on those professional platforms, but this is a unique audience on each platform, and they should be your tribe of community. Okay, so the Insights tab, which gives you a variety of metrics on the performance of your content in your pages. And what you do, you'll go to your Meta, you'll click on your Creator Studio. And I hate giving it direct, exact instructions, because if you're familiar with different backends of Meta pages, they're all different, right? But I'm seeing that this is on the majority of them. So you go to the Creator Studio, go to the Insights page or tab, and right there, you can see how many minutes your video has been viewed. Why is this important? It's important because not only should you be getting people at the table or on your stream watching you, you got to keep them there. And if you're familiar with YouTube, YouTube rewards you the longer people are on your videos. So some, and this is a trick, I hope I don't get in trouble for it, some play their videos in the background as they're washing dishes or as they're feeding the kids, so that they can manipulate the algorithms on YouTube. You didn't hear it from me. I'm not for sure the breakdown. Leave it to an engineer to ask me a math problem, but you can see the amount of views, amount of people that viewed it, and then it allows you to see the amount of minutes. And I'm thinking that's average, unless I can get in there further. Okay, now we're in the studio of YouTube, and I don't know if it looks different from your guys's. Wynn's real good about his YouTube channel, but when you live stream on YouTube, you can see how your stream performs in the YouTube analytics. You can discover how many viewers were watching your stream throughout your video. You can also find out how many messages viewers sent in your live chat. You can see your live stream report. All you got to do is sign into Studio, and on the left menu, select content. And on the live tab, select the live stream. Then from the left menu, select Analytics, then Engagement, and then look for the Concurrent Viewers Report. That Concurrent Viewers Report is available at the video level metrics and are available within minutes after you post. Okay, let me see here. We got some questions. It is most likely accrued minutes total knowing meta. Yes. Excellent. I love the conversation going on here. Okay. It's going live time. I'm so excited. Okay. And so what I'm doing here, if you're wondering what technology does she have that she's able to live stream on this webinar? Well, one handy tool I have is this doodad. And this is a stabilizer. It will, and I don't know if you have shaky hands or anything, but if you are doing a live stream video, this doodad will move around with you and will not mess up your video. It will not cause it to be shaky. And you can produce a great stream. Okay, so do that. And getting this live stream going. So sorry, you guys can ask questions if you want to instead of watching me do this. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? Technical difficulties, go figure, but I'm not going to miss a step. So what we're going to do here. You remember that person that asked about, what about a laptop? Well, let me see. Excellent. Excellent. So I don't know if everybody can. All right. And what I'm going to do. Oops, sorry, wrong one. And we are now on the Stonehill Boutique Facebook page. And if you can tell, we have quite a bit of followers. Okay, I'm on wheels. I'm ready to go. And we have 5,801 followers, and we are now going to go live. And I'm going to give Sue the heads up. And I'm serious when I said we are a real live boutique and we are in action. Oh, there. Okay. So as you can see, this is my business suite page. And I click on the little square, the cross at the bottom, and it gives you choices of making a post, a reel, a photo, a story. Now be careful with ads because ads is going to ask you to put in some money, and we do not want to do that. So I'm going to do live. And from there, I'm going to have an option to flip it around. Now, you see, I'm wiping off the camera, and it's good practices to make sure you do that all the time. So here we go. And we're going to start our live at our location.
I have years ago.
Excellent.
I wore them and I love them, really. And I still have a couple of cuffs, ear cuffs that I wear that I like.
Well, there's one here that I like. I have two holes. So if I put it
Okay.
there, you have to have
Is there a-
hole here.
Do you guys see the recording happening, or is it frozen?
I think it's frozen.
Okay,
Now it's going.
excellent. So there's a little bit of a delay, guys, so just hang in there with me, okay? But we are going to take a trip through here because she has a customer right now. But in our live stream, I can see at the top left-hand corner, I'm now developing viewers. And you can't see on yours, it hasn't made it to you yet, but on mine, my viewers are growing as we speak. And I am just showcasing all of these fascinating items that we have and will be on sale.
And my daughter, she can't. She has to wear good earrings.
So I'm gonna ask you guys to say hi to the camera. We are doing a live stream video. Let me get you guys in the picture. There we go. And excellent. Oh, Sue's in the middle of working. She's a hardworking woman. Thank you so much, Sue. And what do you like about Stonehill?
The variety. I think because look at all these yummies over here and beautiful clothes and shoes and jewelry and sunglasses and you name it, they got it.
They got it. Absolutely. Thank you so much for shopping with us.
It's a pleasure.
Hello, Christina. Thank you. Do we know a Christina Penny? Well, not in this store, but hello. Sue's busy working. She's doing Monday. That's an important thing. Well, welcome to Stonehill. We're doing a live video. Are you
recognize me?
I do. Do you still have stuff here? Girlfriend, we're in a live video. We have 6 people and I'm doing a webinar and we're showing them how to do a live video and we're also promoting Stonehill. So tell us a little bit about your product here.
Well, I have Stonewall Kitchen. And I have quesos and sauces. And I brought in brand new roasted feta. And I brought in for sure, what's it called? Bruschetta.
Bruschetta? Mhm.
And I have jellies of all different flavors.
Well, thank you so much. All right. No. Okay, guys, thank you so much. I want you to make sure that you come out this weekend for the Axe the Tax event where there will be sales across the store of up to 50%. I know they have 2 big racks over there of 50%, 30 to 50% off. And then in addition to that, the state of Oklahoma is going to have no taxes on all products that are clothing or school supplies. See you this weekend. And then I click finish. As you can see, it's ending the live broadcast. It's showcasing and it even gave me, it gave me a little happy, nice exclamation mark. You went live for 3 minutes and 40 seconds. All right. And it looks like during that time, 2 people commented on that event. And I know I got up to, what was it, 8 or 10 views? I don't know. Did you guys see? And I am going to there. Woo! So now you guys got to see firsthand a live video. I hope you enjoyed that. And this, if you notice, I surprised everybody. Like, I don't know if they were happy about being in the video. One asked to delete it, but she laughed the whole time. So I think it's fine. So that is a great way. Great. I'm glad you guys loved it. Yes. So great. So we're getting close to the end, but yes, I wanted to show you how easy it is. Just go now, just open that live feed up and force everyone that is around you to participate. So I'm going to have 4 minutes of questions. That way you guys can ask me anything.
So,
Okay.
so you did kind of catch people off guard. Have you, and I know you have done several of these, Rebecca, so have you had anyone just really freak out over?
No, not really. I think it's the environment, right? So Southern Darlings, I'm sorry. If you guys don't know the history of this boutique, it was Southern Darlings Boutique. That's what I created as, and then I sold it, and it is rebranded into Stonehill. And we still have a great relationship in which I help promote her and give her Google stuff, teachings as training as well. But yes, this boutique is known for being a community. So they're greeted with a smile and hello. And so the people that come in here are going to be expected to kind of have people in their bubble. So, and they know me, it's small town America. So that works in my favor as well.
Gotcha. Yeah, and I just wanted to say for, if anyone else wants to check out like some more examples, I have a friend, I don't know if she was registered today, but I don't know if she is joining us or not. Stacia Morphine from Nez Perce Traditions up in Idaho. She has a boutique and she does a lot of videos like this. And I just think it's fantastic because a lot of times people think that, oh, you've got to like get the tripod out and set up lights and you got to have a script. And it's really just not that way. These are the fun videos where you just pick up the camera and just go.
Yeah. And that's what I wanted to make sure we can have a whole, didn't want to go down that rabbit hole of professional platforms, of which we can have free or inexpensive softwares in which we can make this an entire production. But the purpose of live streaming is for it to be on the fly. It's for it to, or for your customers to be invited into your life in real time, which is not photoshopped or cropped or edited.
Yeah, so Alicia asked a question. She said there was a guide that you mentioned for Facebook.
Oh yeah. I will see it's in my slides. And let me see. I don't want to be thumbing through my slides while you guys were online.
Yeah, why don't you just send me your slides and then
Yeah.
that way I can just send the video recording out with the slides.
Yes, I've marked it on the meta slide. I specifically told you what the topic of that handbook was or that guide was. So you just Google that and you'll find it.
Awesome. Thank you. Does
You're
anybody else have any questions? I just love the comments. Everyone is just thankful. I think you just, I think maybe it was Cynthia that said you just instilled confidence because like you just went out and did it. And
I
that's
just went and did it.
yeah. And that's the great thing about doing these live stream events. It doesn't have to be any, you luckily have the no sales tax weekend thing, which was great, but even just every day, just going out and you know, maybe there's a new item that you've brought into the store or a new product that you've created, and you just want to be excited and share that kind of stuff with people.
Absolutely. You celebrate everything. And if you're like, okay, how can I celebrate this thing I've stared at every single day? How can I celebrate it? Well, think of that reference I made in the beginning of our webinar, where I said, pretend like you are new parent, right? You are gonna just baby spam everybody's socials with your precious baby that you can't get enough of. Do that.
And Elizabeth asked, any sites or channels you recommend to continue on streaming?
So I've looked at it at a good marketer or a good to prepare, like I said, prepare and plan before you would know who your audience is that you're speaking to. And I know we have a lot of artists and we have a lot of creators on here. And with that being said, I showed you the top channels, the top platforms that I really think that you should focus on, because it's all about the return on your investment, right? There's hundreds of platforms out there, but it's a matter of getting the biggest return on the time you're putting into them. And I can say it starts with Facebook, and then you got your YouTube and your Instagram, and then you trickle down to the rest.
All right. Any other questions for Rebecca? And you know, if you happen to think of some questions after this is over, you are most welcome to email me, lynn@idrsinc.org, and I'll put you in touch with Rebecca. Sorry, I keep wanting to call you Becky because that's how I know you.
Even my children don't know my real name.
But anyway, Rebecca, thank you so much for doing that with us today. This was, I think, probably the most fun. I want to say funnest. I know someone's going to say funnest didn't work, but it was the funnest webinar that you've done. So thank you.
I know it was so much fun. And I wanted to see, there's a customer behind me. That's the greatest thing about real time. Like, there's real stuff happening. And Sue at the cash register, she talked to the camera, but when I got her at the cash register, she didn't want to look at the camera, if you notice. And so I pivoted and I brought the customer into it. And then when I did a walk around, one of the vendors walked in and she got nervous, but she went through, and that's all part of life, and you're bringing them into it. And so they appreciate it even more. So don't be scared.
Thank you, Rebecca. All right. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in with us today. And make sure you visit the IDRS Acorn Project Facebook group page. We've got some more great events coming up. And with that, I'll just wish all of you a good day and be on the lookout in your email for the link to the recording and the PowerPoint. It may take me till tomorrow before the recording is processed and ready to go. All right. Thanks, Rebecca. See you soon.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.